Shalom, good morning.
Shalom, Boker Tov.
Welcome
Shalom,
back.
good morning, and Boker Tov.
Welcome back to the study. We're doing the last part of Parasha Pinchas. Pinchas. So we have been reading about how Yahweh makes the covenant of Shalom with the line of Pinchas, right? And then they do a census so that they count the people so that they know how they're going to parcel out the land when they go into the promised land, right? So now we are going to read in chapter 27. There's a question of inheritance. So we're going to look at that. We can say the blessing and we'll read, and then we can kind of recap and talk about what we read later on. Okay.
Baruch Yahweh Hambora.
Baruch Yahweh Hamevora Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikohamim. Vanatan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Yahweh noten katorah. Amen.
So we're reading in Bamidbar, we're reading in Numbers, chapter 27.
Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hepher, son of Gilad, son of Machir, son of Menashe, from the clans of Menashe, son of Joseph. And these were the names of his daughters, Malka, Noah, and Hoglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moshe, and before Eleazar the priest, and before the leaders and all the congregation, by the doorway of the tent of meeting, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, yet he was not in the company of those who were met together against Yahweh, in company with Korah, but he died in his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father be removed from among his clan? Because he had no son. Give us a possession among the brothers of our father. Moshe then brought their case before Yahweh. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad speak what is right. You should certainly give them a possession of inheritance among their father's brothers, and because the inheritance of their father to pass to them, and cause the inheritance of their father to pass to them. And speak to the children of Israel, saying, When a man dies and has no son, then you shall cause his inheritance to pass to his daughter. And if he has no daughter, then you shall give his inheritance to his brother.
Okay, let's hear the verse 9 in the Hebrew.
ותקרבנה בנות צלופחד בן חפר בן גלעד בן מחיר בן מנשה למשפחות מנשה בן יוסף. ואלה שמות בנותיו, מחלה, נועה וחוגלה ומילכה ותרצה. ותעמודנה לפני משה ולפני אלעזר הכהן ולפני הנשיאים וכל העדה פתח אוהל מועד לאמור. אבינו מת במדבר, והוא לא היה בתוך העדה הנועדים על אדוני בעדת קורח, כי בחטאו מת ובנים לא היו לו. למה יגרע שם אבינו מתוך משפחתו, כי אין לו בן? תנה לנו אחוזה בתוך אחי אבינו. ויקרב משה את משפטם לפני אדוני. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, הן בנות צלופחד דוברות, נתון תיתן להם אחוזת נחלה בתוך אחי אביהם, והעברת את נחלת אביהן להן. ואל בני ישראל תדבר לאמור, איש כי ימות ובן אין לו, והעברתם את נחלתו לביתו, ואם אין לו בת, ונתתם את נחלתו לאחיו.
Okay, so we read to verse 9. Let's continue with verse 10. That's Numbers, Bamidbar, chapter 27, verse 10. And if he has no brother, then you shall give his inheritance to his father's brothers, And if his father has no brother, then you shall give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, and he shall possess it. And it shall be to the children of Israel a law of right ruling, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Go up to this Mount Abarim, and see the land which I have given to the children of Israel. And when you have seen it, you also shall be gathered to your people, as Aharon your brother was gathered, because you rebelled against my mouth in the wilderness of Sin, in the strife of the congregation, to set me apart at the waters before their eyes. These were the waters of Meribah, at Kadesh, in the wilderness of Sin. And Moshe spoke to Yahweh, saying, Let Yahweh, the Elohim of the spirits of all flesh, appoint a man over the congregation, who goes out before them, and comes in before them, who leads them out and brings them in, so that the congregation of Yahweh be not like sheep without a shepherd. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Take Yehoshua son of Nun with you, a man in whom is the Ruach, and you shall lay your hand on him, and shall set him before Eleazar the priest, before all the congregation, and give him charge before their eyes, and shall put some of your esteem upon him, so that all the congregation of the children of Israel shall obey him. And he is to stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire before Yahweh for him by the right ruling of the Urim. At his word they go out, and at his word they come in, both he and all the children of the congregation of Israel with him, and all the congregation. And Moshe did as Yahweh commanded him, and took Yehoshua and set him before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation, and laid his hands on him as commissioned, as Yahweh commanded by the hand of Moshe. So I read to the end of the chapter, to verse 23. Let's hear that in the Hebrew.
ואם אין לו אחים, ונתתם את נחלתו לאחי אביו. ואם אין אחים לאביו, ונתתם את נחלתו לשארו הקרוב אליו ממשפחתו, וירש אותה, והייתה לבני ישראל לחוקת משפט, כאשר ציווה אדוני את משה. ויאמר אדוני אל משה, עלה אל הר העברים הזה, וראה את הארץ אשר נתתי לבני ישראל, וראית אותה, ונאספת אל עמך, גם אתה, כאשר נאסף אהרון אחיך. כאשר מריתם פי במדבר סין, במריבת העדה, להקדישני במים לעיניהם, הם מי מריבת קדש מדבר סין. וידבר משה אל אדוני לאמור, יפקוד אדוני אלוהי הרוחות לכל בשר איש על העדה, אשר יצא לפניהם, ואשר יבוא לפניהם, ואשר יוציאם, ואשר יביאם, ולא תהיה עדת אדוני כצאן, אשר אין להם רועה. ויאמר אדוני אל משה, קח לך את יהושע בן נון, איש אשר רוח בו, וסמכת את ידך עליו, והעמדת אותו לפני אלעזר הכהן, ולפני כל העדה, וציווית אותו לעיניהם, ונתת מהודך עליו, למען ישמעו כל עדת בני ישראל. ולפני אלעזר הכהן יעמוד, ושאל לו במשפט האורים לפני אדוני, על פיו יצאו ועל פיו יבואו, הוא וכל בני ישראל איתו, וכל העדה. ויעש משה כאשר ציווה אדוני אותו, ויקח את יהושע, ויעמידהו לפני אלעזר הכהן ולפני כל העדה. ויסמוך את ידיו עליו, ויצווהו כאשר דיבר אדוני ביד משה.
Okay, that is the end of chapter 27. We're going to continue right into chapter 28.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Command to the children of Israel, and you shall say to them, Take heed to bring my offering, my food for my offerings made by fire, as a sweet fragrance to me, at their appointed time. And you shall say to them, This is the offering made by fire which you bring to Yahweh, 2 male lambs a year old, perfect ones daily, as a continual burnt offering. The one lamb you prepare in the morning, And the other lamb you prepare between the evenings, with 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour, as a grain offering mixed with 1/4 of a hin of pressed oil, continual burnt offering which was offered at Mount Sinai for a sweet fragrance, an offering made by fire to Yahweh, and its drink offering, 1/4 of a hin for each lamb. Pour out the drink to Yahweh as an offering in the set apart place, and the other lamb you prepare between the evenings as the morning grain offering, and its drink offering. You prepare it as an offering made by fire, a sweet fragrance to Yahweh. And on the Sabbath or Shabbat day, 2 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering mixed with oil, with its drink offering, the burnt offering for every Shabbat, besides the continual burnt offering with its drink offering.
Let's hear the verse 10 in the Hebrew. Here we go.
כ"ח. וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור, צב את בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם, את קורבני לחמי לאישי, ריח ניחוחי, תשמרו להקריב לי במועדו. ואמרת להם, זה האישה אשר תקריבו לאדוני, כבשים בני שנה תמימים, 2 ליום עולה תמיד. את הכבש אחד תעשה בבוקר, ואת הכבש השני תעשה בין הערביים. ועשירית האיפה סולת למנחה, צלולה בשמן כתית, 4 ההין. עולת תמיד, העשויה בהר סיני, לריח ניחוח אישה לאדוני. ונזכור 4 ההין לכבש האחד, בקודש הסך נסך שיכר לאדוני. ואת הכבש השני תעשה בין הערביים, כמנחת הבוקר וכנזקו תעשה, אישה ריח ניחוח לאדוני. וביום השבת, 2 כבשים בני שנה תמימים, ו12 סולת מנחה בלולב השמן ונזקו. עולת שבת בשבתו, על עולת התמיד ונזקה.
Okay, verse 11. And on the beginning of your month, you bring near a burnt offering to Yahweh, 2 young bulls and 1 ram, and 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones, 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering, mixed with oil for each bull, 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering, mixed with oil for the 1 ram, and 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering for each lamb, as a burnt offering of sweet fragrance, an offering made by fire to Yahweh. And their drink offering is 1/2 a hin of wine for a bull, and 1/3 of a hin for a ram, and 1/4 of a hin for a lamb. This is the burnt offering for each month throughout the months of the year. And 1 male goat as a sin offering to Yahweh is prepared, besides the continual burnt offering and its drink offering. As I read to verse 15, let's hear that in the Hebrew.
ובראשי חודשיכם תקריבו עולה לאדוני, פרים בני בקר 2 ואיל 1, כבשים בני שנה 7 תמימים, ו13 סולת מנחה בלולב השמן לפר האחד, ו12 סולת מנחה בלולב השמן לאיל האחד, ו10 סולת מנחה בלולב השמן לכבש האחד, עולה ריח ניחוח אישה לאדוני. ונזקיהם 0.5 ההין יהיה לפר, ו3 ההין לאיל, ו4 ההין לכבש יין. זאת עולת חודש בחודשו לחודשי השנה. ושעיר עזים 1 לחטאת לאדוני, על עולת התמיד יעשה ונזקו.
Okay, let's continue with verse 16.
And in the first month, on the 14th day, is the Passover of Yahweh. And on the 15th day of this month is a festival. For 7 days unleavened bread is eaten. On the first day is a set apart gathering. You do no servile work. And you shall bring near an offering made by fire as a burnt offering to Yahweh, 2 young bulls and 1 ram, and 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones they are to you, for you. And their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, prepare 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, and 2/10 for a ram. Prepare 1/10 of an ephah for each of the 7 lambs, and 1 goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you. Prepare these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. According to this, you are to prepare the food of the offering made by fire daily for 7 days, as a sweet fragrance to Yahweh. It is prepared besides the continual burnt offering and its drink offering. And on the 7th day you have a set apart gathering. You do not no servile work. And on the day of the first fruits, when you bring a new grain offering to Yahweh at your festival of weeks, you have a set apart gathering. You do no servile work. And you shall bring near a burnt offering as a sweet fragrance to Yahweh, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs a year old, with a grain offering of fire, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah, and each for each bull 2/10 of 1 ram, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, 1 male goat to make atonement for you, perfect ones they are for you. Prepare them with their drink offerings, besides the continual burnt offering with its grain offering.
Let's turn to the end of chapter 28 in the Hebrew.
ובחודש הראשון, ב14 יום לחודש, פסח לאדוני. וב15 יום לחודש הזה, חג, 7 ימים מצות יאכל. ביום הראשון מקרא קודש, כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו. והקרבתם אישי עולה לאדוני, פרים בני בקר 2, ואיל 1, ו7 כבשים בני שנה, תמימים יהיו לכם. ומנחתם, סולת בלולב השמן, 3 עשרונים לפר, ו2 עשרונים לאיל תעשו. 10 10 תעשה לכבש האחד, ל7 הכבשים. ושעיר חטאת 1 לכפר עליכם. מלבד עולת הבוקר, אשר לעולת התמיד תעשו את אלה. כאלה תעשו ליום 7 ימים, לחם אישי ריח ניחוח לאדוני, על עולת התמיד יעשה ונזקו. וביום השביעי מקרא קודש יהיה לכם, כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו. וביום הביקורים, בהקריבכם מנחה חדשה לאדוני, בשבועותיכם מקרא קודש יהיה לכם, כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו. והקרבתם עולה לריח ניחוח לאדוני, פרים בני בקר 2, איל 1, 7 כבשים בני שנה. ומנחתם, סולת בלולב השמן, 3 עשרונים לפר האחד, 2 עשרונים לאיל האחד, 10 לכבש האחד, ל7 הכבשים. שעיר עזים 1 לכפר עליכם. מלבד עולת התמיד ומנחתו תעשו, תמימים יהיו לכם ונזקיהם.
Okay, we finished chapter 28. We have one more part for this parasha, chapter 29. We'll continue. Chapter 29, verse 1.
And in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you have a set apart gathering. You do no servile work. It is a day of blowing the trumpets for you. And you shall prepare a burnt offering as a sweet fragrance to Yahweh. 1 young bull, 1 ram, 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones. And their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, and 1 male goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you. Besides the burnt offering with its grain offering for the new moon, the continual burnt offering with its grain offering, and their drink offerings according to the right ruling, as a sweet fragrance, an offering made by fire to Yahweh. And on the 10th day of this 7th month, you have a set apart gathering, and you shall afflict your beings. You do not work, you do no work. And you shall bring near a burnt offering to Yahweh, a sweet fragrance, 1 young bull, 1 ram, 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones they are for you. And their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the sin offering for atonement, the continual burnt offering with its grain offering, and their drink offerings. And on the 15th day of the 7th month, you have a set apart gathering. You do no servile work, and you shall observe a festival to Yahweh 7 days.
Okay, let's hear the verse 12 in the Hebrew.
כ"ט. ובחודש השביעי, באחד לחודש, מקרא קודש יהיה לכם, כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו, יום תרועה יהיה לכם. ועשיתם עולה לריח ניחוח לאדוני, פר בן בקר אחד, איל אחד, כבשים בני שנה 7 תמימים, ומנחתם, תולת בלולה ושמן, 3 עשרונים לפר, 2 עשרונים לאיל, ועשרון אחד לכבש האחד, ל7 הכבשים. ושעיר עזים אחד חטאת, לכפר עליכם. מלבד עולת החודש ומנחתך, ועולת התמיד ומנחתך, ונזקיהם כמשפטם, לריח ניחוח היא של אדוני. ובעשור לחודש השביעי הזה, מקרא קודש יהיה לכם, ועיניתם את נפשותיכם, כל מלאכה לא תעשו. והקרבתם עולה לאדוני, ריח ניחוח, פר בן בקר אחד, איל אחד, כבשים בני שנה 7 תמימים יהיו לכם. ומנחתם, תולת בלולה ושמן, 3 עשרונים לפר, 2 עשרונים לאיל האחד.
Okay, we're going to pause right there. Time we got a little bit lost. Okay, so let's continue with what verse?
We read
10?
to 12.
12. Okay, so verse 13. You read it to verse 12? Let's read 12 again because it's in the middle. And on the 15th day of the 7th month, you have a set apart gathering. You do no servile work, and you shall observe a festival to Yahweh for 7 days. And you shall bring near a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, a sweet fragrance to Yahweh, 13 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones they are, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each of the 13 bulls, 2/10 for each of the 2 rams, and 1/10 for each of the 14 lambs, and 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Then on the 2nd day, 12 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering, and their drink offering for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs, by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, with its grain offering, and their drink offerings. Okay, we'll pause right there on verse 19. Let's see where we are here.
12 through 19.
Okay, there we go.
עשרון לכבש האחד, ל7 הכבשים. שעיר עזים אחד חטאת, מלבד חטאת הכיפורים ועולת התמיד, ומנחתך ונזקיהם. וב15 יום לחודש השביעי, מקרא קודש יהיה לכם. כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו, וחגותם חג לאדוני 7 ימים. והקרבתם עולה אישי ריח ניחוח לאדוני, פרים בני בקר 13, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים יהיו. ומנחתם סולת בלולה ושמן, 3 עשרונים לפר האחד, ל13 פרים, 2 עשרונים לאיל האחד, לשני האלים. ועשרון עשרון לכבש האחד, 14 כבשים. ושעיר עזים אחד חתך, מלבד עולת התמיד, מן חתך ונסכח. וביום השני, פרים בני בקר 12, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים. ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים, לאלים ולכבשים במספרם כמשפט. ושעיר עזים אחד חתך, מלבד עולת התמיד, ומנחתך ונזקיהם.
Okay, continue with verse 20.
And on the third day, 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bull, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Then on the fourth day, 10 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offering for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the right ruling, and 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering and its drink offering. Then on the 5th day, 9 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling, and 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Then on the 6th day, 8 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offerings, its grain offering, and its drink offering. I read to 31.
Read verse 31 in the Hebrew.
וביום השלישי, פרים 12, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים. ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים, לאלים ולכבשים במספרם כמשפט. ושעיר חתך אחד, מלבד עולת התמיד, ומנחתך ונזכח. וביום הרביעי פרים 10, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים. מנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים, לאלים ולכבשים במספרם כמשפט. ושעיר עזים אחד חתך, מלבד עולת התמיד, מנחתך ונזכח. וביום החמישי פרים 9, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים. ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים, לאלים ולכבשים במספרם כמשפט. ושעיר חתך אחד, מלבד עולת התמיד, ומנחתך ונזכח. וביום השישי פרים 8, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים. ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים, לאלים ולכבשים במספרם כמשפט. ושעיר חתך אחד, מלבד עולת התמיד, מנחתך ונסחיה.
Okay, verse 32. Then on the 7th day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offering for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling. and 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. And on the 8th day you have an assembly, you do no servile work. And you shall bring near a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, a sweet fragrance to Yahweh, 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones, their grain offerings and their drink offerings for the bull, for the rams, and for the lambs, by their number according to the right ruling. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. These you prepare to Yahweh at your appointed times, besides your vowed offerings and your voluntary offerings, as your burnt offerings and your grain offerings, as your drink offerings and your peace offerings. And Moshe spoke to the children of Israel according to all Yahweh had commanded Moshe. So let's hear to the end of the chapter in verse 40.
וביום השביעי פרים 7, אלים 2, כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים, ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים, לאלים ולכבשים במספרם כמשפטם. ושעיר חטאת אחד מלבד עולת התמיד, מנחתך ונזקח. ביום השמיני עצרת תהיה לכם, כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו. והקרבתם עולה אישי ריח ניחוח לאדוני, פר אחד, איל אחד, כבשים בני שנה 7 תמימים. מנחתם ונזקיהם לפר, לאיל ולכבשים במספרם כמשפט. ושעיר חטאת אחד מלבד עולת התמיד, ומנחתך ונזקח. אלה תעשו לאדוני במועדיכם, לבד מנדריכם ונדבותיכם, לעולותיכם ולמנחותיכם ולנזקיכם ולשלמיכם.
Okay, and the last verse is missing here, so we can read it. I'll try to read it in the Hebrew, the transliteration. Verse 40. ויאמר משה אל בני ישראל, ככל אשר תהיו Yahweh et Moshe. And Moshe told them everything that Yahweh had commanded them. Okay, so we can kind of recap what we were reading about. So we were reading first about the daughters of Zelophehad, who came and said that they were kind of being left out of the land that was going to be parceled out. They were being left out of inheritance because their father didn't have any sons. And Moshe brought this matter before Yahweh, and he told them that they were correct, that they could receive the inheritance. Their only requirement was that they had to marry within their tribe. And so we see that this helps preserve, I think, a level of equality among the tribes, because this prevents, if they were marrying another tribe, then that tribe would get more land than what had been allotted to them, right? And eventually, if you permit this among all the tribes, then there's a possibility of one tribe kind of overpowering the other one, kind of becoming greater than the other tribe, so this is a way of kind of keeping equality, I think, among the tribes. I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to mention on that.
Well, how this is a matter that has not been brought to the attention of Moshe in many generations or many years. They've been in this part of the wilderness, and they are more organized now. And sometimes, like someone said, there is a time to be quiet and there is a time to speak. In this case, these ladies, they thought, maybe we should speak to the leader. Let's go to Moshe. Let him inquire to Yahweh what should be done in this matter, because we have no brothers, right? And only women. So what about if women are able to inherit too? So they brought the matter to Moshe, and Yahweh said they are right, and Abba doesn't make exception of people, and therefore they were granted what they asked. And like the scripture says, You don't have because you don't ask,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. And then we're reading about Joshua, right? Yahushua receiving a portion of the spirit that is on Moshe, on him, so that he is able to lead the people.
And plus, he said that he had to bestow some of his honor on him so that people will respect him and obey him.
Yeah. And then in the final part that we were reading, it's talking about the offerings that were going to be brought to the Beit HaMikdash, right? Or to the, well, in this case, the Mishkan, the tabernacle, the Mishkan. And so only talking about the ones that are given on Shabbat, on the new moon, right? And then it mentions the ones that are brought on the first fruit, the festival of wheat, Yom Teruah, and Sukkot, right? Sukkot. And so you'll see the ones on Sukkot, those kind of increase gradually for each day, and they're all mentioned individually. And these offerings represent, because during Sukkot they're praying for the nations, right? So these are offerings that they are presenting for the other nations of the world. And so the study that we were listening to by Ryan White, he was mentioning that the sacrifices are often given in a number of 7 or 14, which is a multiple of 7, because 7 is usually the number of days, right? The 7 represents the time, the number of days that it took for a purification process, right? To go from the old person to the new person, from the old man to the new man. They had to go through this rite of passage, and that usually lasted 7 days. And then you have this also number 7 here for the number of lambs that were offered. I don't know if you have anything else you wanted to mention on that one.
No, just the mentioning of each of the feasts over and over. You know how Abba, for him, it's so important to tell us about the feasts because everything has to do with him being the bridegroom and us being the brides, and the connection, the appointed times and time of worship, and the times to come to see him, to present before him.
Yeah. He was also mentioning the study by Ryan White about how the animals, the sacrifices, served as a connection between the physical realm and the spiritual realm, right? Because there wasn't a way to connect between the spiritual and the physical. The way to connect was through this sacrifice, through this animal, right, that suffered death, right, through the death of this animal, and you could connect between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. And he explains it a little better. You can see this on the website Wisdom in Torah, Rico's website, and you can look.
It makes sense. It makes sense because in the scripture it says that the life of the animal is in the blood. So when the blood is shed, it's in a way that life that is in the animal is making the connection, because we are in a world that is falling, that is perishing in a way, but the new man, the new person in us is increasing, is growing, while this body is decaying, is dying, right? So the spiritual part is increasing, but the physical part is decreasing, is dying, is decaying.
So that's a better explanation than what I was able to say. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to add or mention.
No, just be the world, the light of this world.
So we can say the blessing.
May Yah bless you and tremendously, and have a blessed Shabbat Shalom.
Amen, amen.
The blessing to close.
Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet Bekaye olam nata betoheinu. Baruch ata Yahweh.
No tenga Torah.
Amen.
Amén.
Shabbat
Shalom,
shalom.
shalom.